Yo, peace, love, blessings, and abundance to everyone that's out there today. Well, it's a nice, gloomy, yet good day. Why? Because I just got done with my fast. I feel great. So the 12 hours is up, and I'm telling you, you feel incredible. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm energetic, but I'm tired at the same time, if that makes sense. The reason why, because, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, decided to do another workout because I was just amped up. I don't know why. It's just that I guess when fasting, I really be really amped up. But the fast has ended, so I ate me a little small light meal. So now I'm out here about to do the burpee foundation routine. I guess that's what it's called. But anyway, it's going to be 25 1 through 5 pumps. So we may do 1 to 3 rounds. And yeah, it's by any means necessary. So let's go.
You're wasting a bunch of percentage here. We have 80 more percent that we're not tapping into because in this other 80% is suffering, pain, failure, self-doubt, darkness, and then a whole bunch of light. But to get to this light, you got to go through all of this. So I know that. I can get over here, but over here, man, this is much
Let's
better.
speed it up because I don't know if the weather's going to come.
That is not fun.
We got a 3-mile run. Oh yeah, this is the day 9 of the Ironwood Challenge.
In between is not fun.
1 pump.
So we decided to live over here.
No rocking chairs.
How do you do that? We know exactly how to do it. You know exactly. It's not a magic trick. There's nothing I talk about in that book that's a magic trick. It's all back down to a very primitive mindset of we just have to do. It's like breathing. Breathing becomes more like you didn't know that we're doing. That's how you have to live your life. When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do.
6
is what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, I'm not saying physical, I'm not saying you got to break yourself off. The amount of mental pain,
8
of how many times you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go. There's going to be more times you do something that you don't want to do
10
than you are going to do. And that's your new norm. That's your new norm.
11
So then it's like breathing. And then once you do this over and over and over again, it becomes like breathing.
12
I don't want to live this lifestyle, but to get to the other side of this, I have to.
13
If you really want it, you realize what trying is and what trying is not.
14
You're not working your butt off hard enough. You're not trying hard enough. Y'all think you're trying hard.
15
But what are you gauging that off of? I talked to this one kid the other day. College is kicking my ass.
16
I said, what are you gauging that off of? I go, are you trying? Well, yeah, I'm trying my ass off. I'm studying hard.
17
I go, what are you gauging trying hard off of? Well, in high school, I didn't have to try hard.
18
And I made good grades. In college, I'm trying hard. You're trying hard to
19
compare what you did in high school, which was it came easy to you. So your reality
20
is something you created off of something easy. So you're trying hard in 2 hours of study. I'm going to tell
21
you the difference in trying hard and trying hard. Trying hard is something in your mind just doesn't
22
stop. Where you know 2 hours isn't enough. And I was 297 pounds.
23
Fat as hell trying to be a Navy SEAL. The scariest thing in the world of the news to this day was that could have
24
been the rest of my life. I thought then I was trying hard. That's
25
the scariest thing in the world. I thought then 297 pounds, working for Ecolab, spraying for cockroaches, making $1,000 a month.
All right, 25
I thought that was me at my 100.
25 2 pump.
Come to find out, a few years later, I wasn't anywhere near that. 106 pounds less.
All right, 25 2 pump.
Still training, we don't do all these other things. Looking back on that was me trying hard. That's why people gotta understand what is in us. We have no idea until we start trying hard. And I mean really trying hard, and you're obsessed that, hey,
2,
this is my new norm. This isn't always fun. It's not always meant
3,
to be fun. And that's when you know you're trying hard. I had this haunting voice in the back
4,
of my head. A lot of us have. We just ignore it. But it was there for years. So I
5,
knew in the back of my mind that I could pull off this whatever. Whatever I wanted, I
6,
knew I could. But I was afraid of the work. Because I wasn't gifted with brains.
7,
I wasn't gifted with God-given talent as far as athleticism. So I knew to get to where I had to go, to be
8,
on the same playing field as these men who would try out for this program, I knew the work was
9,
something that I was going to even attack. So I was put it off. Because
10,
it haunted me. The voice in my head said, you know what, man? You're going to die. Never
11,
even trying to reach your potential. I developed a reality that was real. That's the thing we always do. We can have a great life, but we always build this reality on the one thing we don't have. So therefore, our great
12,
life, you don't see it. We see the one piece of clothing we were able to get versus the amazing
13,
things we have. So we focus on that. I was the king of focusing on the one bad thing in my life. The one bad
14,
person called me nigga. Everything bad, I focused on that. But over here, was the
15,
beautiful reality of my life. Even though I came from nothing, where I could have taken my
16,
mind to the possibilities of where I can go if I work harder. That was all over here. If I lived
17,
in the filth over here. This was the life that you were supposed to live. But you didn't try.
18,
Just by going to war with myself every day and putting these challenges and these goals,
19,
these obstacles, these insurmountable obstacles. So it wasn't about losing 106 pounds. Me losing
20,
5 pounds was accomplished. Me losing 10 pounds, then 50 pounds. Then the more I do, the more I
21,
gain confidence. And then the more I gain confidence, the more I realize, man,
22,
these guys can't do what I'm doing right now. I had no coach, I had no trainer, I had no money, I didn't know how to
23,
lose weight. I had no knowledge of what I was doing. I was just working. I was just sacrificing. And then
24,
through that, all these different tools started coming up. But I would have never found these
25,
tools if I didn't put myself in a very uncomfortable place. We all look for toughness. We
Well, it's
all
about
want
to
it,
rain.
but we look for it in a comfortable environment.
All right, 25,
You will not find toughness in a comfortable environment. Those of you who are listening to this,
all
whoever
right,
hears
25,
it, you will not find it. I will try and look for it everywhere. The only way you find it is to drown yourself in a position where you're just out of sorts. Where you can't swim when you're drowning. You're drowning. You're drowning in life. And you say, you know what, man? I'm going to figure out how to backfill this. And then through figuring out all these tools, your mind starts to, when you quit,
All right.
your mind does this.
all right, 3 pumps,
Because you're out. Once you say, I'm not going to quit, this is the 40%. When you quit, your mind says, we're done. So it doesn't expand. There's no expansion when you quit. When you say,
1,
this sucks, I'm drowning, I'm miserable, I'm suffering, I'm broken, but I'm not going anywhere.
2,
What happens to your mind is it does this. It says, he's not leaving.
3,
So we got to expand. We got to grow. We got to figure this thing out. So then these
That's a 5, I
compartments in your
guess.
brain start to have, they have to work. They have to work. And then you start to engage parts of your mind that you
6,
never engaged before. But you can't engage it by sitting back in these nice chairs, drinking this nice water,
7,
talking to you, talking about what I want to do. That's where the 40% thing comes in. It comes in when you're
8,
in suffer mode and you say, I'm not going to quit. You're forcing your brain now to operate on a level it's not used to.
9,
But then it becomes used to.
10.
You know what? I don't have the words for it, but if I was just saying, hey, if I'm
11.
a millennial or whatever they call it nowadays, there'd be no David. No one ever heard of me. So
12.
I'm very blessed that I grew up in the time frame that I did. So there's no difficulty.
13.
Everybody gets control. I hate to say it, but you lose in life. Well, I mean,
14.
society in general has just gotten weaker all across the board. That trickles over, that kind of spills over to
15.
to the school system, to the education system. And our, kids are paying for that now. Kids are paying for the simple fact that there's a lot more pressure on them, and they're weaker minded.
All right, 15.
Think about that.
Damn,
Society
shoulder
now is
sore.
weaker minded, and there's a shit ton more pressure than what we had when we were growing up. I'm 43 years old.
15.
Now look at society now and how hard it is to keep up with everybody else. Because why? You can look at your phone and see how great the whole fucking world is. Because the whole world is only sharing what the fuck they want you to know about. They're not sharing, their bad shit. How hard life really is. What they're trying to overcome and all those things like that. So, and that's what makes you an absolute winner about the fact that you're on.
3.
We're doing these kids a huge injustice. And I can talk about this today. But the only way you're going to fix yourself from being a snowflake, from being soft, from being a weak person, is honestly, you have
5.
to be really wrong. I invented this thing years ago called the accountability mirror. And it's how you
6.
cure the snowflake epidemic. You put yourself in front of the mirror, watch it,
7.
or the school or whatever you're doing, and only you know how stuff you are. You can lie to everybody, you can lie to your girlfriend,
8.
you can lie to your boyfriend, you can lie to people at school. You can't lie to yourself. So what I did was I lied so much and I was so insecure.
9.
Is that how I cured my snowflake? Is I got in front of the mirror with me and my pathetic self, and I started thinking of all over this mirror about how stuff I am, about what I need to change for myself, about how real I need to attack my life, the situation,
Got 4 pumps.
situation I'm afraid to face, and start to man up. And I'll tell you right now, it's not getting any better right now. This world, especially the U.S., we are soft and soft to do. You can't say a thing. Everybody gets offended. Everybody's got
All right, 4 pumps.
movement going on, no man. It's just, everybody's so thin skinned. And you don't get better that way. You get worse. They have total I hate using these damn words because they're thrown around so willy-nilly nowadays. Accountability, mental toughness, grit, all this shit, man. So I hate to say it, but true. But I'm going to say further. Yourself, it starts with yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, I'm bitchy.
That's 3.
I'm whiny. I complain. I have an 8-hour job that only work 3 or 4 hours a day. We have to really bring it back to ourselves. So basically, and once again, I'm not a tough guy. 4. I'm not a tough guy. I realized I had to become a tough guy to succeed in society. Right. Well, for me, the reason why I did that is I realized that I wanted to also choose the easiest. And this is the mindset behind me. If I'm going to go through the hardest training, I want the hardest spot in the worst position in the hardest training in the world. What that does is, if my mindset is going to the hardest place, like in Hungary, when you're carrying the boat, the toughest spot to be in is the number 1 spot. It's the heaviest part of the boat. 7. And I never left that position because the more your mind searches for a comfort, any kind of comfort, it will continue wanting to find more and more. 8. But the way I train my mind is, I want to find the hardest location known to man. And then my mind continues to go that way versus the other way. 9. Because once you start giving yourself a way out, oh, you know what? I'm going to run 5 miles today. I'm going to run 4 miles. You know, for me, it's like, no, I'm going to go the opposite way. My mind continues to get harder
10.
and harder because I knew the second I gave it a way out, it was going to take it. And I also wanted to choose the hardest way because it was my way of motivating people. So how I motivate
11.
people is that I was a broke how I motivate people is give me the suckiest motherfucking thing on the planet Earth and watch
12.
watch me excel. Now I was working
12.
see me broke down, stuff, legs broke, and I go back to the number one spot on that boat with the heaviest thing on the man.
12.
You're gonna look at me and say, rise to that. Let me solve this guy. So I do shit by example. I do the hardest shit so the people following me say, yeah, that's what
13.
I want to be behind that motherfucker right there. And nothing, but no one came to save me. I didn't win a trophy.
14.
I know I was a bad student, and people told me I was a bad student. People told me I was going to be a failure, and I was going to be a loser. While those words were harsh, you have 2 options. You have those
14.
words in front of you. Either sack it up, or else go be a and go high. I mean, that's the thing about it. People think that this is something that's every day. Oh, it must be a routine for David. Yeah, it's a routine,
15.
but the routine goes like this. I wake up, I feel sorry for myself, I don't want to do it, and I say, hey, you're being a sack it up, let's go. On in life, I had to be the motherfucker that could take
16.
anything, that could carry any cross, 2 or 3 crosses. As many crosses that I developed this callous mind, a man that can walk through a fire
17.
and not get burned, who can take words and not say sickness doors may break my bones. No, words hurt. I want to get to the point where nothing hurts me. So I started to develop myself. I developed myself. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about
18.
fame. It wasn't about women. It was about I have to have so much pride in myself that nothing can hurt me. You know, can't hurt me. So basically the idea was, I said, how am I going to do this?
19.
I'm going to have to literally start doing things I don't want to do and doing
19.
them to the best of my ability, because that's where I started gaining this mental edge. I started realizing life isn't about all this bullshit. Life is about one thing, being proud of the
20.
person you see in the mirror. So once that started happening, the mind started callousing. And the more the mind started callousing, the more people can. And I just
21.
Unstoppable. We are our worst enemy, especially nowadays. We want everything to come over fucking late. All of our results have to come today.
22.
If like I lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months, pretty daunting task. I said if I had to lose 106 pounds today, like it took me 18 months.
23.
I literally lost. I failed 3 times to be a Navy SEAL. It took me 18 months to be a Navy SEAL. The program's only 6 fucking months
23.
long. So what we have to do is we have to set our new norm. Our new normal. What does that mean? Our new normal. You know, I was just frustrated. I was getting the shit kicked out of me every fucking day, and I kept on getting
24.
rolled back to day 1. Rolled back to day 1, week 1. Most people would have fucking quit. But my mindset became this. This is my new normal.
All right, 25.
My new normal, I
5
get up at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, I get my fucking ass kicked every fucking day of my life. There's nothing outside of this world for me. This is my life. Like people who become POWs, prisoners of war. If they can't change their mind and think, this is my new fucking normal, this is my life. This is where I live. You have to become adjusted to where you're at. Others will say, yeah, you have to be able to look beyond this. Sometimes the pain is so miserable, the suffering is so intense, you look too far beyond anything you're going to quit.
I hate 5 pumps. 1. That's 2.
When I made the decision, the conscious decision to become a warrior, I realized that my
3.
mentality had to be very different. And what that meant was I had to put myself through a bunch of crucibles to gain the warrior mentality. Some guys are born, I believe that. Some guys are born with some great childhood, their parents tough on them, and they build this mental toughness and this discipline in this kid.
4.
I didn't have this, so I had to design crucibles to put myself through to gain this warrior mentality. I chose this world to be a warrior. I choose to begin it. I came back to this world.
Alright.
The mentality of a warrior is very different from normal mentality. You must be that person on that door. Get ready to open the
5.
door for yourself. If I die, so be it.
That's 5.
The only way you can go in that door is when there's a great chance you're going to die. Like being a SEAL, you train your life ammo. You jump on an airplane, everything you do, you could die. So to be a warrior,
6.
why people don't understand me, I'm glad you don't understand me. Merry Christmas, good on you. Because being a warrior takes a whole different mindset. A whole different mindset to know that there's a great chance I may not be in the military. I was in 21 years. I'm lucky.
7.
I'm very lucky that I'm alive. And there's a lot of people that still run. But if you sign up on that dotted line to be a citizen, like a SEAL, your mentality changes. I may not
Woo!
live.
8.
You accept it. That's the mentality. That's what makes you a warrior. If you're scared to die, you're a bad man. 8. I wasn't born this motherfucker. I made him. At the bottom of insecurities, fear, self-doubt, lies, was me buried in a fucking fetal position.
9.
How I got out of that was recognizing, being honest with you, being truthful with you, and then fixing it. Warriors. Real warriors.
10.
And I want to say that it's a whole different mentality. So I've worked with people who have the courage to jump on grenades
10.
and kill themselves to save everybody around them. That's the kind of mentality it takes to be a SEAL. Does every Navy SEAL have it? Nope. But that's what SEALs are. That's what we try to. That's why Navy SEAL training buds is so hard. We're trying to find that person who's willing to go the distance, and the distance is your life. So when I'm talking to people right now, maybe what I say to you doesn't resonate because why you're not willing to give your life to something. Every SEAL, at least most, I can't speak for everyone, most of us are. A lot of people who go fight for this country, a lot of them are not willing to do that. Am I talking bad about them? No, don't take it to twist my words. You like to twist words. I thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for that. A lot of people are scared. Navy SEALs are scared also. But a lot of us have a way to realize what we have decided to do in our lives. And it takes a great sacrifice. That sacrifice could be your life. And that you have to be able to do that to become a warrior.
13.
If you go into combat scared, you can be scared, but you can't be so scared it makes you afraid to fight. That makes sense.
13.
We're able to control that, and a lot of us are able to put ourselves in hell and become a devil.
14.
At the end of the day, the worst thing that can happen to a man is he becomes civilized. Once you become so civilized that you have everything you want, and that warrior mentality that I'm so proud of, that I had to, I wasn't born with it. I had to go through the crucible of my life to acquire it. You're always going to keep that thing sharp like a sword. So you always sharp. You don't have to sharpen it every day like you did when you were going to contact. But if you leave it alone for too long, it gets a little dull. And that's my mind. I always want to sharpen. I don't have to do these things every single day of my life. But you always got to go back and sharpen that sword every now and then to make sure that that mentality is still there, the refrigerator is still empty. Because you're always going to keep that edge. That edge keeps you going forward. I'm constantly changing the way I think. The core of who I am, I'll never change that. I'm proud of that. Warrior, Spartan mentality.
17. 17.
What you're doing in the short term to make yourself comfortable is killing your potential.
18.
It's killing what you could be. It's killing your ultimate life. And I want you to
18.
stop when you're about to put that shit in your mouth or you're about to take that drink that you didn't earn. And I want you to think about how this is going to affect
19.
your
Woo.
ultimate potential long term.
19.
People who are in better shape,
19.
in better health, live longer, they're more productive, they earn more money, they have more fulfilling lives, they're happier, they're less depressed, and they're more effective. And
Oh,
those are
20.
all scientific facts. So quit doing what's comfortable now and start doing what's going to make you comfortable later.
The second to stop
All right,
sucking,
5 left.
that means in your mind you believe you were right. And you're just, I'm comfortable here. My goal in life is to continue to find more about myself. So I'm glad I'm in this prison room right now. If I wasn't here, there's no more growth. Without friction, without frustration, without anxiety, there's no growth. There's no growth if you don't sit at home
21.
thinking, fuck, man, I need that, and I need that to then have something to say, okay, how are we going to process this? How are we going to learn more? Versus looking to the external
21.
to find all the fucking answers. The beauty, like I keep on saying, is I now am there at the fuck, man, why, God, this is crazy. Every night. That's the beauty of it all now. I have friction. And that friction, with that
23.
friction, is now more growth. We're all looking to become Yoda. And it's just really mastering your own mind. That's what all the schooling's for. That's what all the suck is for. That's what all the getting up early is for. That's what making your bed is for. Cleaning the house is for. Being a better leader. So you can now fight all the bullshit of the world, all the real strong people can manipulate,
All right,
manipulate your
25.
brain. You now have a very strong foundation. What's it all about? The foundation has to be strong so that you can now defend yourself and do what's right for yourself amongst all the people saying you're fucking wrong. And to develop a man like this, I realized that, like to sharpen a sword, to make a sword,
All right.
you have to put it through fire. And you have to beat the fucking shit out of it. Repeatedly, you have to beat the living shit out of it.
All right, 1 pump.
And so my mindset started to become that. And I realized that nothing hard comes from soft.
1.
And so when people have that mindset of I failed,
2.
it determines how you look at that. I made a choice.
Three.
And those things didn't make me hard. I had to find strength within them. Where I became hard was the
4.
discipline, the self-discipline. Key word is self. Discipline is great. Self-discipline makes you a master of yourself. Because no one is helping you. That's when you really start to callous
6.
your mind. You callous your mind not through enduring a hard childhood or a hard life.
7.
It's enduring the things that make you uncomfortable. Which we all have this list in our head of the things that we want to stay
8.
very clear of. Some of us are afraid of heights. Some of us are afraid of getting up early. Some of us are afraid of cold water. Some of us are afraid of going to college. Whatever it may be, we have this list that we are staying very clear
10.
of. You need to get that fucking list, put it in front of you, and start making that list the only list you go from. And during this list is how you start to create the calloused mind. You're never going to be able to callous your mind by going to this magical list in the golden tool shed that makes you feel all comfortable and fuzzy inside. There's no callous there. Like, I did 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours to break the Guinness Book of World Records for most pull-ups. In that time period, I did 67,000 pull-ups in 9 months. 67,000 pull-ups in 9 months. What happens to your hands is that you can count. Calluses protect your hands against that hard, nasty, gritty-ass bar that you're going to touch thousands and thousands of times. You have to get to your mind. Your mind has to touch
14.
hardship. It has to be uncomfortable. It has to be put in a situation where it's forced to grow.
15.
Forcing your mind to grow with no calluses. Calluses will never start to grow. So it starts there.
16.
So, you know, when I was growing up, I realized that a lot of things would motivate me. Like the
17.
team was Rocky, man. You know, oh my God, there it is, man. I'm so motivated. That shit motivation only lasts for so long. I call it motivation crap.
18.
Because it only lasts for so long. Motivation is just that tingling.
18.
But basically, that motivation can get put out by a storm real quick. And a storm in our lives is paying bills, your wife or husband on your fucking nerves, your kids being sick, or your job getting at you, or not losing weight fast,
20.
You failed a test, and all these things that life brings you can totally bring the storm of life and put that 1 hour of fuel out. That's motivation.
21.
A lot of people who are hearing this right now might get motivated from my story or something I said, and they may go out and start running. And they may put their running shoes on, and they may make it to a quarter of a mile like I did the first time. And a quarter mile,
23.
you may be fucking winded and extremely exhausted. And you may never want to run again. And your motivation may be gone because it hurt real bad.
4.
For a lot of you who are hearing this, they go way beyond motivation, and they will find a drive, a passion,
25.
an inspiration, and an obsession. And when you start saying words like obsession and drive, you become a person that many people don't understand who you are anymore. You become a person that people want to put a title on of you're crazy or you're just, you know what's wrong with you, because they can't understand what is driving you. Many people in this world don't have the kind of drive to push them through things that are extremely painful.
Right.
And that's why I talk about motivation and drive so much, is that you want to be a person that life doesn't get in the way of what you have to accomplish. When you're motivated, life will put that kindling out, and you will lose the spark, and you will go right back down to your pathetic life. When you're driven, you're living off of that big fucking log in the woods that has that 10,000 hour fuel that burns for days and hours, and it keeps burning and burning and burning. So that's what drive is about, man. And you want to get to the point where no matter if you haven't paid your bills, if you don't have the right money, if your job's fucked up, if life's fucked up, you still do what you have to do to succeed in life. And that's what it's about.
I want to challenge you to have like an internal sense of urgency and an internal desire. And I want you to literally get uncomfortable. Now listen, you have to understand that is going to be against your natural inclination, because naturally as human beings we seek comfort. And so oftentimes for you to get uncomfortable, you have to go against your natural inclination to want to be comfortable.
7.
And so that's why it's very few people who step out there and make things happen. You know,
people, once again, there's so many messages in that book. You have to find your best self. So then when you're faced with all the evil and all the bullshit that the world's going to give you, you are strong enough to say, that's the right thing for my men. The right thing for my team. You have the courage and confidence, like going through the stuff. You now have this mental armor, which is what all that was about. Everything in life was developing a mental armor.
We're at 10.
So I can face all the people saying, why the fuck are you self-publishing? Just an example. It's the dumbest thing you ever do. Who's gonna buy a book about a black guy who was fat, who's now a Navy SEAL, who couldn't read? If you don't have that fucking armor-plated mind, all that fucking evil is gonna penetrate it as it did for me when I was younger, because you have no confidence. You can't read without confidence.
right, 10. All right, 10. Well, 13.
I gained 125 pounds.
14.
I was lazy. That's who I am. I'm a guy that likes to sit back, watch TV, and eat pizza. Like everybody.
15. Oh, 10 left.
297 pounds, working for Eco Labs, spraying for cockroaches, making $1,000 a month. I thought that was me at my 100% potential. Come to find out, a few years later,
Trying to calm my mind
I
down.
wasn't anywhere near that. 106 pounds less, graduate Navy SEAL training, we don't do all these other things. Looking back
All right,
on
10.
that was me.
I mean, 15, I mean.
That's what people
15.
understand. What is in us, we have no idea until we start trying hard. And I mean really trying hard. When you're obsessed with, hey, this is my new norm. My new norm is that, wow, this isn't always fun. It's not always meant to be fun. And that's what we learn to try hard. I knew in the back of my mind that I could pull off this whatever. Whatever I wanted, I knew I could. I knew that, but I was afraid
16.
to work. Because I wasn't gifted with brain. I wasn't gifted with God-given talent. So I knew to get to where I had to go, I knew the work was going to be something that I didn't want to even attack. So I was
16.
I didn't try. Because I didn't put forth every single bit of ounce of pressure
17.
in my body into doing better. They ended up being a 300-pound guy that made $1,000.
18.
That was okay.
19.
We all have two people. We all have two people. So I'm not saying you're crazy. You have
20.
Because you got 20% telling yourself that I'm easy at 90% of my full potential, maybe 100% at that 20%. That's that voice that we all love. That's that very comfortable voice that's that mommy holding you and it's going to be okay. Doesn't care how good you are. Just
Man, it's so
loves
fucking
you.
hot.
Just loves you no matter how messed up you are in life. That's where you want to be at. So that's that one voice. This other voice that we walk very far away from is the voice saying, hey man, you ain't me. So we try to get this voice out of our head completely. And you look over here in this house. So what you have to do first is turn up this voice over here. The voice saying things to you in our face. That it's in our head. Say, you know what, man? Dude, you're not good. I mean, it's not putting yourself down. People take this the wrong way in this new society. I'm not saying to put yourself down.
24.
I'm saying listen to the truth. And the truth isn't in the 20%. The truth is in this other part of your brain.
All right,
saying,
3
look,
points.
man, you're wasting a bunch of percentage here. We have 80 more percent that we're not tapping into because in this other 80% is suffering, pain.
All right, 25, 3 pumps.
Failure, self-doubt, darkness, and then a whole bunch of light. But to get to this light, you got to go through all of this. So a lot of us know that. I can get over here, but over here, man, this is much better because I got to go through this journey that is not fun. This from 20 to 100%, this in between is not fun.
All right, here we go.
So we decide to live over here. So everybody goes, how do we do that? You know exactly.
I'm so sleeping.
You know exactly. It's not a magic trick. There's nothing I talk about in that book that's a magic trick. It's all back down to a very
3 pumps.
primitive mindset of we just have to do. It's like breathing. Breathing becomes normal. Like, you don't know that's
2.
to do it. That's how you have to live that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no.
That's 3.
This is what we do. It's what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, I'm not saying it's physical, I'm not saying you got to break yourself off. The amount of mental pain of how many times you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you need to go. It could be, you could be more times to do something that you don't want to do.
No.
And that's
at 4 or 5.
That's your New York. And your brain is the most powerful weapon. I talk about that in one of the chapters. Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phone, your computers, all the 5 you have nowadays, that's great. We're up to date. But your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death. Real life, you can't do that, man. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to, you may have a best friend you're going to, but there's 24 hours in a day where you're alone in this brain. And your brain is talking to you in all kind of ways. And it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain, and your brain controls you, you gotta tell your brain where you want to go, how you want to go, how you want to go. You gotta control it. If not, we all want what we look for in a comfortable environment. You will not find
That's 8.
in a comfortable environment. Those of you who are listening to this, if you ever hear this, you will not find it. I will try and look for it everywhere. The only way you find it is to drown yourself in a position where you're just out of sorts. When you can't swim, when you're drowning.
10.
You're drowning. You're drowning in life. When you say no, I was figuring out how to then you figuring out all these tools. Your mind starts to, when you quit, your mind says this. Because you're out. Once you say, I'm not going to quit, this is the 40%.
Man.
When you quit, your mind says, we're done. So there's expansion. There's no expansion.
I don't know what number I'm on.
When you say, it's
14,
sucks, I'm drowning, I'm miserable, I'm suffering, I'm broken, but I'm not going anywhere. What happens to your mind is it does this. It says, he's not leaving. So we got to expand. We got to grow.
I think we're at 14.
Thing out. So then these compartments in your brain start to have, they have to work. They have to work. And then you start to engage parts of your mind that you never engaged before. And you can't engage it by sitting back in these nice chairs, drinking this nice water, talking to you, talking about what I want.
15.
That's where the 40% thing comes in. It comes in when you're in suffer mode and you say, I'm not going to quit. You're forcing your brain now
16.
to operate on a level
Woo!
it's not used to. But then it becomes used to. Once you come face to face with who you are, you're the starting point. All right.
17.
I'm not real smart. I have no courage. I have no self-esteem. I have no nothing. Nothing. That's my starting point.
18.
Now we can move from there. But if I tell myself I'm strong, I have courage, I'm smart, and all these are lies, you continuously push that starting point
19.
backwards. So that starting point is the truth. The no is what truth. That only you get.
6, 7, 8.
I'm feeling victory.
20.
Put myself in.
Oh, my chest.
It wasn't about going to the Navy SEAL training. It wasn't about being the 23rd guy in that chair.
My chest.
I started realizing, man, just by doing the war with myself every day, and put these challenges, these goals, these obstacles, these insurmountable obstacles.
21.
So it wasn't about losing 106 pounds. Me losing 5 pounds worth of accomplishment. Me losing 10 pounds, then 50 pounds. Then the more I did, the more I gained confidence. And then the more I gained confidence, the more I realized,
What's that?
these guys
23.
can't do what I'm doing right now. I had no coach,
I
had
lost
no
count.
trainer, had no money. I didn't know how to lose weight. I had no knowledge of what I was doing. I was working. I was in sacrifice. And then through that,
24.
all of these different tools are coming up. But I would have never found these tools if I didn't put myself in a very
25.
difficult place.
All right, 4 pumps.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take yours today by downloading the Motivate app for free and tapping the link in the description below.
So we all have a nice list of things that we kind of shy away from in life. My big thing about being mentally strong is you have to pick those things you don't want to do and try to check them off the box. It's so easy just to go to that nice comfort zone, the path of least resistance, so then your mind starts to get more and more.
Oh, God.
And you wonder, why the fuck am I not getting tougher? Because you're choosing this nice, happy path.
Oh, man.
Also, it's here on this side. Over here is that side of the fear. You gotta make that fear lift over there. Confidence, overcome it, fallacy.
One.
Dig into all these different things, and that's how you do it, man.
You really need to go where you create a situation where you sink or swim. You're not going to swim. You've got to place yourself in the midst of a
That's
storm,
two.
and it's got to be a self-created storm. Otherwise, you know, most people have to wait till the shit comes rolling down before they take action in life. I'm inviting you to create a shit storm for yourself so that you will be motivated by the wolf crying at the door, by the dog breathing at your ass, by the fire under your ass. Right, dude? So there's no nice way to do this. Right? Rip the fucking Band-Aid off. Throw yourself off the cliff and learn how to fly on the way down.
We all look for toughness. We all want it. But we look for it in a comfortable environment. I will try and look for it everywhere. The only way you find it is to drown yourself
5, baby.
in a position where you're just out of sight. When you can't swim, you're drowning. You're drowning. You're drowning in life.
Right.
So you know what, man? Fuck that. I'm gonna figure out how to fucking backflip fucking something. Only way I believe this is just my experience in life. The only way you're ever
6.
going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. Your mind has to be stronger.
Oh.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about it. Every poor decision you've made in your life, there was more emotion that was involved in it than there was money. Every single one. Think about it. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up. Think about it. Every single day, your mind is going to tell you, get up. Feels like that extra 30 minutes. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Those days I'm tired or I'm worn out or
10.
just basically sick. What do I do?
Woo! Well.
I can dance. I go
Come on.
I don't really want to work out.
10.
Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up. Don't give in to the immediate gratification. Not listen.
12.
Instead, go through the motions. Lift work on the problem. Get out of bed.
13. Woo! Well.
State of righteousness with discipline after. State of
Alright.
No.
We at 13. I'm tired of shit. We're on what? Pump number 4? Yeah. See? That's how sleepy and tired I am. But anyway, let's get this shit over with. Just gotta give my mind a break.
You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
What was I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess 19.
Being normal, you're trying to be exceptional. People aren't gonna like that shit. Those normal people,
2, 3,
it makes
4,
them feel like
5,
shit,
6,
so they'll
7,
touch you.
8, 9,
And nowadays, it's very easy to be a fucking coward. Why?
Alright.
You got Instagram and shit. Most folks don't tell you to your face. They go online, they post about like cowards. Don't let cowards get in your fucking head. And last thing, make sure you do you. Stay hard. On this journey, there's always be that motherfucker in the sewer you came from.
20.
Grabbing at your fucking ankle as you're leaving that sewer, that's gonna drag you right the fuck back down because you figured it out.
2,
The successful life comes more haters. Don't make them hurt your feelings. Use them for fuel. Use them for energy. In times of need, put them on the fucking mental Rolodex of your mind. If we don't want to do shit, roll through your brain.
22.
That motherfucker that you need. That person who said you couldn't do something. Weren't fast enough, good enough, smart enough, what the fuck it may be. Use it for energy.
22.
Instead of killing them with kindness, towards you with fucking success. In life, you have to continue pushing past the odds. Use everything this world has to give you for fuel.
2,
Stay hard.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
From a family member that 11-year-old boy killed himself. People at school doing one thing about life is that people in life are the ultimate puppet masters. They exploit your weakness and they run to walk you around life and own space in your head. One of the biggest ways to cut those strings and walk on your own 2 fucking feet to your own destination in life is to build self-respect, self-esteem, self-discipline, all those things. Stay hard is not just about going to the fucking gym. Stay hard is about going that extra step you fucking can. That's what builds self-esteem and self-respect.
24.
You gotta start arming your mind. Start preparing yourself for what's out here in life. Build confidence. Build self-esteem. So if people talk shit to you, it doesn't fucking matter. Stay hard. One thing I found out in my life, I used to always want people to accept me,
5
like
pump.
me. So I became who they were. If you like something and I ain't like it, I like it because you like it. Become unapologetic of who the fuck you are in your life. If you get after it, you're a hard motherfucker. Get after it. You gotta make yourself better than what you think you are. And what that requires is people not fucking understand you, not know you, not get you at all. Look at you like you're off. Look at you like it's a problem. Don't worry about that shit. Be unapologetic. Get after it, stay hard. Be who the fuck you are. That's what taking soul is about. Don't worry about the elements and what's going on. You gotta get out there and get it. And that's taking souls. And obviously, he wasn't the only one that thought about taking the day off. Because the storm's coming in right now. There's our soul out here with me. You know, a lot of people like guys today.
2.
A lot of people hate everybody else. A lot of people hate all these guys. I don't give a shit. When you find out who you are, just you start living your life. Don't fit in just for the sake of fitting in your life. Make sure that you have something to
2.
say it. Social media nowadays is one of the biggest forms of being fake in the world. People buy likes, people buy friends, people buy comments, all this fucking bullshit. Make sure in life you do what you
3.
have to do, say what you have to say, this is life you have to live. Don't walk around doing the same thing to me. Don't be scared to be who you are. Stay hard. I'm sure you're thinking. Take it down. No one knows. But keep on thinking too. There's always someone out there coming home from you.
4.
Knowing that someone out there is willing to forgo.
4.
Desires to comfort. Who goes sleep.
Come on.
Whatever it takes to be better. To be the best. In life, a lot of times, we always have that person out there. He may not be a name or a face to him, but he exists. You make sure in life to think about that
That's
person.
5.
You make sure your name is next to it. You make sure your name and face is yours. You need a person. Get in somebody's head. Hold space. There are times you want to quit because you all you. You make sure you remember one thing. All the time, hours, days, you sacrifice to be best.
6.
Stay home. You start working your ass off for weeks or months. You don't see results and you get all pissed off. Those results are there. But what you've done is you take a little snapshot and you see the results that fucking fit this mind.
7.
That person you want to be. That's the thing that happens in our body when we look like that. And where you're at now, that's what you want to do in life. Prepare yourself against yourself. Don't get poisoned by bullshit. Stay hard. The long as you have feet stuck to concrete. If you have feet stuck to concrete, you're afraid.
8. Oh, shit.
We're afraid of being in that group of people. And
8.
when you walk away, you're afraid of them not saying behind your back.
Oh, shit.
Clouds your brain, jobs your thinking. One thing in life, you're going to always have haters.
8.
Embrace them. If you can walk on fucking water, trust me, the haters will say, you can walk on water. Learn one thing. Shut the fucking noise out. Embrace the fact that people don't like you. You need to do something right. Stay hard. Stay in fight. The psychology is
Woo.
I wasn't the
9.
best runner. But what I did was I found my work schedules out my competition. And I made sure they saw me running day and night. I tried to get in their fucking head. Remember this. Stay hard all the time.
It's 10.
Yeah. The more I fail, the more my father's words repeat into my mind. And I'm not good enough. All this other bullshit he said to dehumanize me. As time went on, I started realizing the
10.
more I didn't quit, the more self-respect I gained. The power was all mine. In life, it's important to do one thing. Many people
11.
will try to dehumanize you. It's up to you to find self-respect and dignity in yourself. You don't need a uniform
12.
to have on. You need to have pride in yourself. Dignity. Stay home. All you warriors. On the videos I put up, me and my cousin, we get my knees straight. You're happy I was fucking you. You're also happy because I'll never run again. All that see, I told you.
12.
Back in the spring shit. Bitch, you don't fucking know me. You see a 1 minute fucking video about me. You know how hard I train, how I live, the fucking dedication I put to my fucking life. You're
Shit.
in control.
Oh,
Maybe it's the fat motherfucker at home. Maybe
13.
no discipline, dedication. Maybe it's just. Who knows? Guarantee this. I'll be back better than ever. Fuck you. Stay home.
14.
You're of any kind.
Whew.
Make sure you use that shit to become successful. Don't look for revenge. Look for the fucking reckoning. And I guarantee you, all those people who fucking
Whew, 10 left.
be the boss. You'll come looking for a fucking favor. And when they do, you got an option to say okay, or do what I do and say go fuck yourself. Ha! beware of one thing, motherfuckers. Spitting in the wind. That shit comes back in your face. Stay hard. Those people who you saw down there in that hole who were there with you, who were your friends and people who you counted on, because you meet the people in the same situation that you're in. Those people become your friends. And the second you try to get out of that situation and become better, those people are in that grave, in that dungeon, yanking at your heels, man, saying, get the fuck back. Oh, no, get no. Come on back here, motherfucker. Yeah. You need to make me feel like shit, right? You getting out of this hole. Who the fuck do you think you are? So I get it all the time now. People constantly remind me of who I used to be back in the day.
17.
Come out of the woodworks, man. I got caught nigger around whites. I got caught half-breed and sold out around some blacks. Right now we got a lot of bad shit going on in the wood. We got stop being defensive.
18.
Everybody's shit. Whether it be bad or good. Be ready to listen. Be hard.
There's also people that are going to be around that are always failing and always fucking up and are always coming to you to try to get you to help them. They become a giant burden.
Yes.
18.
Look in the mirror and get their own shit together and always looking for external help.
That's right.
18.
Always looking for external. People don't want to go in deep, man. All the answers are inside of you. You can't see yourself doing it. You can't see yourself doing it. That's one big reason. The other reason is a lot of it is jealousy.
20.
If you set these humongous fucking goals, and they see what you're getting at, a lot of our family members, a lot of our friends, they're mediocre. There's always those couple of guys who are uncommon, who want to be better. But you make that mediocre motherfucker feel like shit. Whether it's your mom, your dad, whoever. You make him feel horrible.
All right, finally.
I'm speaking from experience. You get somebody around you, man, who's trying to be better, and you don't have the drive that they have, it's a constant reminder of how fucked up you are. You have to know that that's what it is. Anybody in your corner gonna say, man, get after it, but I'm so proud of you.
All right, here we go.
They have a problem with themselves. So all you're trying to do is achieve more. That's a problem for somebody. You have to look at them and say, man, you really have a fucking problem with yourself, huh? I had to stop giving a fuck. That was the biggest thing. I had to stop caring what people thought of me. I realized that everybody's better. That's the one thing I realized. I walked around and put these people on a fucking pedestal. Everybody was better than me. So I can't tell you anything about me because you're going to judge me because you're worse than I am. But I realized, once I calm my mind,
22.
step back and look at how jacked up this world is. Once you realize that you are not alone, everybody that's talking to you about how jacked up you are, the only thing they've done better than you is they fucked up your life better than you. That's all they've done. The people you hang on to
23.
suck the fucking life out of you. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta be alone, man. Do your shit in. Every motherfucker that verbally and non-verbally
23.
look at me, he's not look at you and think that, you know, they may not tell you you're a piece of shit and you're nobody. They look at you almost like you poor thing. I got them all. I got them all. Now, you know that little wheel you have with everybody's name on it and phone numbers and shit?
Oh,
I got
man.
all that motherfucker in my head. And I spin that bitch every motherfucking day. And I know right now, whether you hate me, love me, I'm a fucking dick, I'm a this, I'm a that, whatever you want to think, I made it. And I know all of you motherfuckers are looking just like Apollo Creed did, because I just kept getting the fuck up. And all I wanted people to do in my life, I wanted a lot of people that challenged me to look like Apollo Creed did in that 14th round, because I got back up repeatedly.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. It's 2 rounds of this shit. God damn. What's this? It's 250 burpees.
Live by the narrative.
Oh man, my damn traps are on fire. So let's just do this. Since they're on fire, let's try to do some 3 pumps.
So what he was doing was he was projecting his energy.
Yeah, let's do 25 3 pumps.
So God help his black guy. I was only 36 African American to make it through over 7 years. How was black fat guy gonna make it through in my ass pretty low drop.
25-3.
So he's projecting. So a lot of us who are negative people, all we do is project how we feel of other people. So what happens is that there's a lot of negative people walking on the planet Earth who are afraid to try. Because everybody, a lot of people are very negative. So we are afraid to fail. Why? Told you, man.
Two.
Try it. Just chill out, relax. Why you so crazy? Why you so obsessed? So all that stuff drives the quitting mind. The mind wants to quit. The mind's tired. The mind's tired. The mind's conservative. The mind thinks it's conservative. Thinks about other people, not yourself. It's other people in your head. They are
5. Shit. Damn shoulder.
Is that why you talk about this podcast on how to get rid of it? Quiet and low. Is that part of that equation?
It's all a part of it. Because I realized once I was talking to myself
6.
the right way, and all this shit wasn't in my mind, I went from this piece of shit, kid who thought he was dumb, not successful, insecure,
6.
stuttered when I first saw somebody, to a person who can now do all these things just because I now control my own mind. And I don't care what is it. I don't care like
My son says I don't care. Every time he says it, I don't care. It means he cares.
this kid.
8.
When you get to the point you really fucking don't care, you're dangerous. You become very, very dangerous. I'm not saying you don't care like I don't care about your dad. No, you don't care about other people and how they view you, about how you walk, how you dress, where you want to go with your life. You know, growing up, I didn't want to tell anybody I wanted to be in the military. Because why? Some of my black friends, I was afraid of what they think. You know, I'm fucking gonna do that shit. I'm afraid of what other people.
We're gonna wrap this one up. I'm so fucking tired right now. Oh, shit. I'm fucking tired. Woo. Come on. I'm just at 10. All right, 10.
People around you don't care what they think.
That's the thing about it. You have to have understanding but not caring things. If your fiance, kids,
No.
can't care, that means you chose the wrong support.
12.
So that's why a lot of people in the family, their support that passes, like if I'm allowed to do whatever it is, my support
Well,
is
man,
it's
a hard one.
I don't think that you should be doing that. I have to take it, why? So I can be over-minded. So why are you saying this? But she's saying it because of her.
13.
That's not the right thing. I need back open-minded people support.
14.
That it's you got to be very clear thinking about it.
If you've got smart people around you and they're giving you good advice and you're not listening to them, then there could become a point where you're just so critical sometimes. You don't listen to good advice from smart people.
16.
You got to make sure they're smart.
You've got
15.
your best interest at heart, I guess.
That's it. So that's why, like I said before, like several minutes ago, my circle's very small. I make sure I didn't handpick these people because I'm like, so you don't want people in your corner that are like, oh, let me pat you in the back of what the fuck you do. I don't want people patting the fuck back because I fucking woke up. No. So you don't want that. You want people who are honest with you, who can tell you what the fuck is honest. Honest and truthful people.
17.
So someone who's honest and truthful, who has lived and is accountable for their own personal life, that's who you want to go and say, hey, man, you're pretty fucking dumb. Like, this is not smart. Or you're being a turd today. You're not getting after it. That's who you want to go. So you don't want a lot of people hand-pick people who kiss their fucking ass. You don't want that. So one of my big stories is like open-minded. Choose the right people.
5 more.
Respect the right people. Because how am I going to respect you not you personally, but anybody, if you're not fucking grinding, and I don't mean working out in the gym, really going out there and grinding. So if you don't know how I'm living,
All right, fine.
how am I going to respect you? So you have to be a hard worker,
Shit.
period, doc. You got to work your fucking ass off. That's why I get respect.
Oh, hey,
You're working harder every day.
I just hate it when my
now
master
you have
racing.
in my eyes. But if you're just a guy
Come on,
who talks
5 more.
shit, life of talking shit, I understand one thing. You're just talking shit. But if I see you every fucking day of your life trying to be better, every day, going through all the wickets to be better, you got my attention. I respect you. So respect is the first thing.
So,
You talked about your mind. Is emotion and how you feel, do you see that as the same thing or different? And
3.
have you tried to control how you feel, how you react to people, anger, jealousy, hate, whatever, and trying some kind of mastery of that? Do you see that as different for the mind?
Jealousy, 100%. You have to, if you're jealous about anything, that is a horrible. Anger, I've done really well with controlling it nowadays. Back in the day when you're insecure. So all this stuff comes from conquering yourself.
Shit.
Once you feel good about yourself, all the anger, not all of it, you're human.
All right, 3
Jealousy,
pumps.
these things start to really go away. She's like, no, it's good. Good.
When you're full, you don't need other people to fill you up because you're full.
About to end this one. So there we have it. 2 rounds of the Iron Wolf with an extra 3 pumps. I'm done. I'm tired of shit. I'm about to go shower up, eat myself a nice meal, and chill out. So it was a good fast. I'm proud of myself. I felt real good. I mean, at the same time, I'm sleepy as shit. But yeah, I'm good. So great day for me. The sun is coming out, but we're gonna have bad weather tomorrow, which is sucks. So I hope we have tomorrow off. But anyway, peace out, everyone. Have a great one. Get yours in by any means necessary.